Gwyn, it's been a good cup final today, certainly a good advertisement for Welsh football.
Well, credit really has to go to the new Saints for yet another piece of silverware in the cabinet, but I think Barrytown United deserve great credit as well. I thought the scoreline was a little bit harsh, although the better team won ultimately. But the Barrytown United fans really made an occasion of it here in Kincoed, and yeah, it's been a good day. I think it's the second highest ever attendance for our League Cup final, and I'm really grateful to Nathaniel MG for sponsoring it. I'm really happy with the way that the day has gone, and sincere congratulations yet again to the new Saints.
Thank you very much, Gwyn. And of course you mentioned Barrytown United. It is great to see them coming back after their difficult years, and they're poised almost for a return to the WPL. Now of course you wouldn't want to favour any team over another, but nevertheless it's good to see teams of that ilk in the mix.
Very much so, and clubs like Barrytown United who show the desire and the intent to try and join the Dafabet Welsh Premier League have to be applauded and welcomed really. You saw how good they were on the field today, and as I mentioned earlier, I thought the score was a little bit unkind to them, but they've got things right off the pitch. They're a good community club, but they're even more than that. You know, they've got good quality players, and you know, there has been how can I say it, a lack of South Wales clubs showing that ambition to come into the Dafabet Welsh Premier League. So clubs like Barrytown United will be welcomed with open arms.
And you mentioned it's the second highest attendance for a Welsh League Cup final game. Do you think that's a spike that will continue into the future?
Well, that's where the FAW staff have to work on it, and you know, the staff have been here since 10 o'clock this morning trying to make this into a big event. Tickets have been sold in advance, you know, the branding of the event I think is to be commended, and there was criticism of the choice of venue initially, but that was prior to the game. I haven't heard anybody criticise it after the game. I think people have said, oh, we've had a good day, and that even includes the Barrytown United fans. But although I know I'm talking to TNS here, but it would have been nice to see them have a goal to give their numerous fans something to cheer about.
And of course JD Welsh Cup action next week. That's another competition that is very special to my own heart actually. It's my favourite competition. It really is a competitive cup.
Well, yeah, there might be a few shocks. I'm sure the new Saints are looking for yet another piece of silver. I think Nathaniel might have something to say about that. But yeah, the JD Welsh Cup is, you know, truly prestigious competition, and I wish all the clubs taking part the best of luck.
And finally going to complete the hat-trick of domestic competitions, the Dafabet Welsh Premier League. How has the season gone for you so far?
Well, I think I've got to eat a bit of humble pie really, because I said on record at the start of the season that I thought it would be a close campaign this year. I thought the Barrytown and Gap Conisky might really give the new Saints a run for their money. But the standards that the new Saints have set this year, you know, just shows the improvement within the club, but shows the other clubs in the Dafabet Welsh Premier League the standards they have to attain. But on top of that, obviously, the club is still in the iron brew, and believe it or not, from my perspective as a league secretary, that has been a fantastic shot in the arm for us. I think people have been surprised at the new Saints' success in that competition, but it's certainly made people who've been knockers of our league sit up and think and actually acknowledge that the standard within our National League here in Wales is really improving, and I think the new Saints deserve huge credit for that.
Well, Gwyn, thank you for your time this evening. At TNS, we think you do a fantastic job in the Dafabet Welsh Premier League.
Sincere congratulations, and I'll see you in Scotland.